Hey everybody, welcome back to Play It Again. I'm Sue. Thank you so very much for joining me today. I am so glad that you're here, and I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Today we are going to do an artist that I have never heard of before. His name is FOY VANCE, and the song is called She Burns. And one of the subscribers, Mark, had suggested that I check this song out. He thought I would like it. I have never heard this song. Like I said, I've never heard of him, so I am very anxious to hear what this is all about. And Mark, this one is for you. All right, before we get going though, if you could all like this video and subscribe to my channel, it really does help me a ton. And if you are so inclined, you can always become a member of my channel. Just click on the join button. It'll give you all the information that you could possibly need. All right, here we go. I think this one came out around 2016, so it's only like 6-7 years old. Here we go. She Burns. It's the official video by FOY VANCE. All I know is that FOY VANCE is from Northern Ireland. That's it.
Okay, Lucy, why don't you take a seat?
She is a little explosion of hope. Never turns the lights down low. She can go there if you want her though. There are no markings on a country road, no sign to show the way back home. But when you get there you won't wanna go. I'd frozen over my desire, covered up in virgin snow. But when I stand beside her, she burns, yeah, she burns like petrol, soap, paper and fireworks. And I'm burning, yeah, I'm burning so deep that just breathing hurts. I'm melting down and I can't let go. She likes to lay under the covers, oh, pretend that everywhere's our home, keeps me warm right to my very soul. We get so tangled up it's hard to know what is hers and what's my own. Finds at the bottom of an olive bowl.
Very cool.
I've frozen over my desire, covered up in virgin snow.
So that's actually a really cool song. I mean, there's something about it that reminds me of like a combination. Foy's voice reminds me of a combination between Van Morrison and Bruce Springsteen. It kind of has a folky kind of rock, kind of soulful feeling about it. And he's got a really kind of cool voice, and the way that he kind of enunciates everything is very different. And that's why I kind of was connecting both Bruce and Van Morrison together, because it does kind of remind me a little bit of that. But it has a really kind of cool vibe to it, because it kind of has a bit of a folky sound to it at a certain point. But then it's got these cool little inflections of some electronic kind of instruments or little riffs. It's kind of cool. And speaking of a riff, it has a really cool riff that keeps going through the whole song that's very, very consistent, which I think is kind of cool too. I wish actually that I could see him, because the whole video so far has just been of this young woman, but I would have liked to have seen what he looks like and watch him perform this song. But it's pretty cool. Thank you, Mark. This is a really neat song. I like it.
I'd frozen over my desire,
There's that riff.
covered up in virgin snow. But when I stand beside her, she burns, yeah, she burns like petrol, soap, paper and fireworks. And I'm burning, yeah, I'm burning so deep that just breathing hurts. I'm melting down and I can't let go. I'm melting down and I can't let frozen over my desire, covered up in virgin snow. But when I stand beside her, she burns, yeah, oh, she burns like petrol, soap, paper, and fireworks. And I'm burning, yeah, I'm burning so deep that just breathing hurts. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let go. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let go. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let go.
And cut. Lucy, you okay?
Wow.
Great. Thank you so much. That's it.
Very interesting. Wow. It's kind of cool the way that they kind of incorporated the actress at the end, and they were, you know, cutting it and talking to her, and, you know, she's just like, oh, she was crying, and then now she's done. I guess that's acting, isn't it? Anyway, that was very cool. Like I said, it had a very, like, it did sort of remind me of a little bit of folk, but then it had kind of electronic kind of feel to it with a slight little rocking feel. It even had a bit of a country overtone at certain points. So it was very interesting. But that riff throughout the whole thing was very cool. But every once in a while you'd hear that little electronic thing in the background just all of a sudden pop up. And it was kind of like, oh, look at that. You know, so it was a bit different. I did like that. That was very cool. And I'd be very happy to listen to some more of his stuff, because I'd like to hear all his stuff is like that, or if it's a little bit different. But I enjoyed that song. That was actually a really fun one to do. So thank you so very much, Mark. I really did like that one. Anyway, my fun fact for the day is that this was from an album called The Wild Swan. And the producer of this particular album was none other than Sir Elton John, which I thought was very, very cool indeed. Anyway, I think that wraps it up for the day. So everybody have a joyful day, and I will see you all again next time. Bye-bye.